Hi guys, it's Simon C. Welcome to this new AI Radar. Today I have for you 4 news about open source artificial intelligence. Yesterday Google DeepMind released in open source Spriteworld, a flexible configurable Python-based reinforcement learning environment that consists of a two-dimensional arena with simple shapes that can be moved freely. DeepMind says that Spriteworld is particularly well suited for small-scale experiments with limited computational resources. This environment was developed for the curious object-based search agent, in short Cobra, introduced in a paper published to Archive. Cobra uses task-free, intrinsically motivated exploration and unsupervised learning, which is all the rage these days in deep learning, to build object-based models of its environment and action space and help deep learning algorithms to stand data efficiency and robustness. The motivation for the environment was to provide as much flexibility for procedurally generating the multi-object scenes while retaining as simple an interface as possible. Spriteworld sprites come in a variety of shapes and can vary continuously in position, size, color, angle, and velocity. The environment has occlusion but no physics, so by default sprites pass beneath each other but don't collide or interact in any way. Spriteworld's GitHub repo provides examples for 3 tasks: goal finding. The agent must bring the target sprite to the center of the arena. Clustering task, the agent must arrange the sprites into clusters according to their color. Sorting task, the agent must sort the sprites into goal locations, again according to their color. On Engadget, Nicole Lee asks whether an open source AI could take on Amazon and Google. Underneath smart speakers technology is the potential risk to your privacy, argues Lee. Mycroft, a company based in Kansas, USA, is working on an alternative solution. An open source virtual assistant aimed at preserving privacy. The 7-person team get caught by the ripple effect caused by Amazon launching Alexa-powered Echo in 2015. Just like Alexa and Google's assistant, its founder, CEO, and founder Joshua Montgomery describes Mycroft as a platform. Previously, the company has made a Mac-first speaker, which was mostly intended for developers and Micas, but now around 90% of Mycroft's 34,000 users use it on their own devices, such as a Raspberry Pi, or their own desktops or laptops. As for the privacy issue, reports Lee, several companies have chosen to work with Mycroft because they didn't want to be beholden to Amazon or Google, namely Jaguar Land Rover, which has implemented the Mycroft platform in an F-Type sports car as a test. Players in the hospitality industry, such as cruise ships and hotels, are also interested in Mycroft because there's a strong incentive to preserve the privacy of guests. One way Mycroft protects users' privacy is ensuring that all of the data submitted is entirely opt-in. Around 15% of our community contributes their data to improve the technology, claims Montgomery. For the remaining 85%, we don't keep that data at all, it just disappears. With only a 15% contribution from the community, machine learning takes a lot of time though. Mycroft also offers the right to be forgotten, which means that even if you did submit your data in the past, you can choose to delete all of it, points out Lee. Montgomery said that Mycroft will be focused on getting the best user experience possible, especially on core functions like alarms, timers, and getting the news and weather. It's also concentrating its efforts on the production of the second generation of its smart speaker, the Mark II, to Kickstarter bakers. On Facebook newsroom, Antigone and Rosen wrote on August the 1st that Facebook open-sourced 2 technologies on GitHub that detect identical and nearly identical photos and videos, so that Facebook's industry partners, smaller developers and non-profits can use them to more easily identify abusive content and share digital fingerprints or different types of harmful content. For those who already use their own or other content matching technology, wrote the 2 managers, these technologies are another layer of defense and allow hash sharing systems to talk to each other, making the systems that much more powerful. The release is part of an industry-wide commitment to building a safer internet, as it builds on Microsoft's generous contribution of photo DNA to fight child exploitation 10 years ago, and Google recently launched its Content Safety API. The 2 algo, PDQ and TMK plus PDQF, are part of a suite of tools Facebook uses to detect harmful content. Specifically, Facebook's photo matching algorithm, PDQ, was based on phash, although was implemented from the ground up as a distinct algorithm. The video matching technology, on the other hand, TMK plus PDQF, was developed together by Facebook's artificial intelligence research team and academics from the University of Modena and Reggio Emilia in Italy. These technologies create an efficient way to store files as short digital hashes that can determine whether 2 files are the same or similar, even without the original image or video, pointed out the managers. Hashes can also be more easily shared with other companies and non-profits through the Global Internet Forum to Counter Terrorism, so they can also take down the same content if it appears on these services. PDQ and TMK plus PDQF were designed by Facebook researchers based on their experience detecting abuse across billions of posts on Facebook, to operate at high scale, supporting video frame hashing and real-time applications, in the hope that by contributing back to the community, Facebook will enable more companies to keep their services safe and empower non-profits that work in the space. VentureBeat contributor Carrie Johnson at the end of July wrote that Chinese tech giant Baidu unveiled ERNIE 2.0, a conversational artificial intelligence framework and model that works in Chinese and English. ERNIE stands for Enhanced Representation Through Knowledge Integration, and like Google's BERT, ERNIE 2.0 relies on a transformer encoder and the book corpus dataset for training. ERNIE 2.0 builds on the first version of ERNIE, a Chinese language understanding model open-sourced by Baidu earlier this year, and achieves state-of-the-art results better than Google's BERT and XLNet in a range of language understanding benchmarks and state-of-the-art results in 9 Chinese natural language tasks. ERNIE also outperformed other high-ranking natural language processing models in tasks like sentiment analysis on movie reviews or the ability to infer meaning from a sentence. ERNIE 2.0 applies multitask learning. Multiple learning tasks are solved at the same time, and a series of pre-training tasks such as capital letter predictions and tasks to do things like learn relationships between sentences. It also relies on the so-called continual pre-training, which consists of continually constructing unsupervised pre-training tasks with big corpus and or prior knowledge available, and then incrementally updating the ERNIE model via multitask learning. Baidu explains technical details and achievements of ERNIE 2.0 on a paper published on Archive. Okay guys, if you liked the video, hit the like button and remember to subscribe to my channel. It's all for today. See you next time. Bye.